All right, I am here at Bath and Body Works, and it just looks like they just launched the 2026 Halloween collection. So we're going to do a little bit of a little video here to see what kind of new stuff they have this year for 2026. So let's take a look at it. So I guess this is new this year. This is the Carnival Fog. So I actually did hear about this. This is new this year to the lineup. I guess this year they're doing more of like a carnival theme. So let's actually smell it. So it kind of smells more of like a minty, not really crazy about the smell there. So that's new this year to 2026. Now we're going to take a look at the keychain. So this is a new cauldron that they actually have that lights up. I actually do have the one from last year. So it looks like it's kind of the same, but they just added bats and stars. And then over here, they also have the new cat with a pumpkin. So holding a pumpkin here. So this is a hand sanitizer holder. And over here, so I really do like this. I am gonna pick one of these up. I know last year they had a pink cat or a black cat with pink, so I do like this better than last year. So I'm definitely gonna grab this. And over here we have Vampire Blood as usual. So it looks like they kind of changed the logo a little bit, but it still looks the same. Vampire Blood, I felt like always looked great. And here's the lotion of it. So just say Vampire Blood. Then over here we have the cream. I actually do have old ones at home, so I don't know if I'm going to pick these up. And over here you have the Vampire Blood spray. So it looks like they just changed the cover here. So it's still the same thing, but they changed the look of it. And over here we have the Vampire Blood candle. Then we have the small ones. And over here they have Girlfriend. Now, I'm not liking what they did with this year. It looks like they kind of got rid of the skeleton, which I'm kind of upset about. So I'm assuming it kind of does smell the same as it's always been, but they just definitely changed the, it still smells the same, but they definitely changed the logo in this. So I'm kind of disappointed. It looks like they went completely AI in this. So I don't like how they changed the logo in that. I don't know why they got rid of the skeleton. There's the big candle of it. Over here you have your ghost spray holder. So that's kind of cool. It's like a spooky ghost holder. And over here, making our way down, you have a cat candle holder. That's kind of cool. Last year I liked it better with the black and orange bow tie. Then you have more of the Vampire Blood in big candles. And over here you do have the Vampire Blood set. So they are doing this again where you get a body lotion, a spray, shower gel, and lotion. So it looks like they are doing the bag again. Looks pretty cool. I know the first year they did it, it was a complete black bag. This year they kind of added some stars to it. Then you also have Vampire Blood and we're going to make our way around. Now over here, this is new this year. This is a fortune teller candle holder. I kind of do like that. And then they do have the Girlfriend lotion again. I do not like what they did with the logo. They definitely changed it, which I don't know why they did. Very disappointed in that. I'm actually going to keep the one that I have last year, so I'm not even going to pick that up this year. And over here we have Girlfriend candle. And over here we have the fortune teller. And now we're going to make our way down here. So this is new this year. So you do have these witch globe hands. So I wonder if these actually do light up. So as you press it, it does look like it does light up. So as you can see, it is flashing purple, if you could see that, with some hands. So I kind of like this. I might pick this up as well. This is more of a hand sanitizer holder. So that's new this year. And I'm going to tell you which ones I like the best at the end of the video. So over here, looks like these are kind of selling out. The cotton candy cobwebs. So I might have to grab the last two of those. It looks like those are selling out already. Then you have like the little sprays on the bottom. Then you have more candle holders. So now you have the cotton candy cobwebs candle, which is new this year. And then you also have the spiderweb boom candle holder as well. And over here you have one of those things that go into the wall, the plugins. So this is more like a cotton candy spiderweb thing. I really feel like they should have went with black and orange with this instead of pink inside, but I guess with the whole carnival theme they wanted to stick with pink and black. But I just wish they had more of orange. That's just my personal opinion. Kind of would have looked better. Down here we have more of the plugins. It looks like it's the same. Then we have some melted skulls, which is kind of cool. Kind of looks familiar from last year. Then they have the black and red cat plugins, so that's new this year. I know last year they had the black and orange cat one, so they kind of went with more of a vampire cat this year in 2026. And over here you have like a potion one. last year I ended up getting the Haunted House one with this plugins. And you have more of like a Cauldron one. And then you have a Fortune Teller plugin. This one looks kind of cool. Really, really cool. You just buy those, you just buy one of these. So they do have the pumpkin carving still, Girlfriend, Vampire Blood, and the new Carnival Fog. So you basically buy those to plug into that. And then we have the Carnival Fog hand soap. Over here, we have the new Skeleton candle holder. Last year I bought the Frankenstein one, so this year it kind of looks like it glows in the dark a little bit. So I'm not going to get it, but I want to check that out. That's pretty much it. So basically, my favorite part of this lineup, well, I was hoping they would have had Candy Apple Cauldron, but it looks like for the past 3 years they haven't had it. So I don't know if they discontinued that. I know Candy Apple Cauldron is like one of my favorites, which is kind of disappointing. I was hoping it would have made a comeback this year, but it looks like they're really not doing it at all. There's no spray, no lotion of it. So if I had to choose my favorite in this collection, I would probably have to say it's Black Vampire Cat. I'm definitely going to pick one of these up probably today, even though there's so many left. But I don't want to take any chances and come back, because who knows if, these things do go fast. So that's one of my favorites in this collection. I also like the Witch, like Fortune Teller Globe. So that's my second favorite. And if I had to choose a candle holder, if there's a Cauldron one, I would definitely have to say the Skeleton one would be the best one. And then if I had to choose the favorite scent, as much as Cotton Candy Cobwebs is new this year, I would still have to go with the traditional Vampire Blood. I mean, you can't go wrong with Vampire Blood. It's always been my favorite. Like I said, I love Candy Apple Cauldron, but it looks like they're not selling it again this year, which is very, very disappointing. Yeah, and that's it. Looks like the only scents they have is Girlfriend, Vampire Blood, and Carnival Fog, which is kind of disappointing. I feel like they had more scents last year. Like they had Vampire Blood, they had Girlfriend, they had Sweet Vanilla Woods last year. I feel like this year they only have one extra one. And they also have pumpkin carving candles as well. So it looks like they're still sticking with the pumpkin carving, which, by the way, they changed the logo. Kind of looks the same, or looks like a pumpkin carnival theme there. So that's kind of cool. But I feel like the lineup is kind of dull for some reason. Like there's really not a lot of new stuff here. And which, like I said, the carnival, like last year they had Sweet Vanilla Woods, which this year looks like they took that off completely. So the only new one they have is Carnival Fog. They still have Girlfriend, they still have Vampire's Blood, and that's about it. So they only have one extra new kind this year, which is kind of disappointing. So it looks like they got rid of Sweet, like Vanilla Woods. But it looks like I am going to grab the last two of these. And that is pretty much going to be the 2026 Bath & Body Works Halloween collection. Post out in the comment section below if you guys have it at a nearby store of you. And which one is your favorite? Post in the comment section below. I am going to be picking up a few things. But like I said, I'm not really thrilled about the lineup this year. I feel like they could have done a little bit more and gave more scents. Or they could have bought more scents back, like Candy Apple Cauldron. I feel like that should have made a comeback this year. That is my all-time favorite scent, so I don't know why they completely didn't get it back. But other than that, that is pretty much the video here today. And that's going to wrap it up.